my God. Oh,
You got it, girl. You got it, girl.
Nah, it's not as good as you were doing it earlier.
Wanna suck Marvin's dick no
What?
more. He be coming on the first touch.
What,
I
you
don't
should've
know what
said the
to
first
do
blow.
with his blue balls.
We
He
should've
been
first-
taking too many Rhino pills here and there. He be in the bathroom at Harris Teeter.
Can you imagine?
Taking all the bills, huh?
Can you imagine if I was just hard all the time? Just rock fucking hard?
Anybody touches you, you're just like
Nah,
burst.
you don't bust like that. They do the opposite. They keep you from busting.
Hey, man. What?
I wonder how many bad decisions are made on like fully loaded balls, you know? When you don't bust a nut in a while.
A lot.
I made some pretty bad decisions, bro. Some pretty
Probably
bad.
fuck the ugliest bitch, and then after you nut it, you're like, what the fuck?
It's clarity. It's like pure clarity after you bust a nut.
I love how you know.
It is though. Like you ever bust a nut, and you just like the moment you bust that nut, you're like, God damn, I shouldn't have done this shit right here, boy.
Dude, you a nasty motherfucker.
Fuck. I've had those moments. Anyway, man, welcome to the Hnm Podcast, where dreams come true and blue
Dreams come
balls
true.
exist and rhino pills are most greeted at the door. And when you come on this show, you know you a hoe. What's up? It's another Friday,
Of course.
July the 12th.
You're looking like a nice, little squirrel tonight, Mom.
Oh, man. Let me tell you something about this shirt right here. Should have wore it last week for the 4th of July.
Hey, fuck it, man.
Hey, you don't know anything about these stranger things that are going on in this town
Yo,
right here.
What's up with that, dude? Everybody's on that.
Yeah, but you don't know about the stranger things that are going about this town right here you live in with these
Like
floods that we've been getting.
Oh, flood? Really? That's it?
Nah,
fuck it,
man. Hey, you know I got a fucking flat tire today? I forgot to tell you guys. That's how I started my day. Well, that's how I ended my
It's
work
not how
day.
you usually start your day?
Nah, bro.
Fucked up?
Nah, I got a flat tire on the fucking pike. Turning up there by the Wells Fargo. There's this fucking sink. The concrete sunk down. I didn't see it. I go to turn. My back tire goes in there and poof, pops that bitch. I was so pissed, bro. And then I got the spare on, and I barely got to the fucking tire place in time for them to give me a new tire.
Have tires jumped up in prices here in Arlington?
I don't think so.
How much was your tire?
$75 for everything. For them to put the tire on the rim and put it back on my
Was it new
car.
or used?
I think it was new.
New?
Yeah.
For 75?
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's pretty good.
It wasn't bad at all. But yeah, that's
I mean,
how.
for a new tire, it's not bad.
No. And you know,
I mean, but to sell wheels, you gotta understand that they're like
if
size
you insult my
12,
shit again, man.
size 13.
Thank you for joining the Hnm Podcast, and we're out.
If it was one of my Land Rover cars, just fucking
P25 R10.
instead of 185, it was like a 125,
Hey man, fuck you, man.
20.
I don't appreciate you talking shit.
Dude, you're about to get a new car. Chill out.
Don't worry about that shit, man. Right there. Yeah, man. It's been a weird. For some reason, this week has felt so fucking long. Like I don't know what the fuck is going on with this
I
week.
thought mine went quick.
Did it? My
Hell yeah.
shit. Well, my shit started
What have you been drinking?
Saturday, Sunday.
Have you been drinking or no?
No, it was all Saturday. Sunday.
Because I've been sober the whole week, but I've been busy as
Nah,
shit.
we drank on Monday.
Well, exactly, but
And
since Monday, I haven't drank.
No, I haven't either.
I haven't drank. So pretty much, well, take that back. I drank 2 beers yesterday, but I passed the fuck out.
Nah, but you see, like,
But I haven't.
hey, you know what's funny? I drank 2 beers yesterday. Yesterday was Thursday.
Lying bitch ass.
I did. I swear to God.
Yeah, I passed the fuck out, dude. I even left my beer on the table cold. I said I was so tired. I was just like, dude, I'm not drinking that. I'm tired, dude. Like,
Dude.
I didn't, dude. I was up from 5 a.m, and then I went to the auction, buy some cars, and then I didn't go home till like 8:39. Then I went to go replace the battery on my sister's car.
Mm-hmm.
Then from there, I went to my girlfriend's house, and she had a shipment of new like fridge and stove and all this new stuff.
All new appliances.
Yeah, appliances. So I had to help them bring that out the car. I mean, of the van, the truck. Damn, I said like 4 different things.
Don't the places where you buy them from do that shit for you? No, they don't do that shit.
Well, they did, but they delivered it to the my girlfriend's dad's business.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I guess they delivered it there and not over there. You know. So he then went and put it in another van and then took it.
He was trying to get a little cut off the price. Huh? I feel him.
I don't know. Maybe he did, but whatever. The point
Anyway.
is just that I was inclined to help. I took LER with us yesterday to take some of that stuff off.
Hey, LER. How did he convince you to go? Hey man, I just need help moving this one stove. Did he hit you with some bullshit like that? Like he hit me that one time. Hey man, I just need you to help me move this one table.
So
come to
LER
find
was
out.
with me last night moving these things.
Man, you so damn. Anyway.
Anyways, did I
don't know,
Did
but
I have to really convince you or no? Oh, I was driving and I didn't make that left instead of a right.
Okay. Anyway. This week has been fucking long, man.
No, it was short.
I'm
as shit
saying for me.
What about you, LER? Was your week short or long? I'm saying it was short. He's saying it was long.
My week was long, but my week started on Sunday. My week started on Sunday. Then Monday I was supposed to have corporate company, and they didn't show up because of that. Because of that rainstorm.
Oh, we ain't gonna talk about that. Cause
Man, you should anyway. Yeah. So then, fucking Thursday. What's up? No, Tuesday.
Marv,
I was
the
off.
studio got
I
flooded.
heard Monday night was good though.
Monday night, was it Monday night? Yeah, Monday night was good. After all that shit, I had to blow.
Do you remember?
I had to blow off some steam after that. Tuesday I was off.
I was off Tuesday.
Wednesday's my busiest day. Yesterday was okay. Just like Hector, I drank a couple beers, went home, passed out. Today was a busy day. Didn't have my meeting like I was supposed to, so I was kind of happy about that. But Jesus Christ. Then I blew my fucking tire out, and then here we are. See y'all.
Did you have fun Monday?
Yeah, man, it was fucking nice, man. I do appreciate that you taking me out like that, and I didn't need to blow off some steam, and
Of course, Marv.
then I had to see
Anytime.
I did enjoy petting them rats. You know what I'm saying, like them little hood rats and
Them
shit.
thotties.
Them little didn't mind petting them hood rats, and
Yeah, I didn't pet any just because, you know.
I think at one point I was playing drums on some girl's tits. Like,
Yeah, not a big deal to me anymore. But
nah, it was just fun for me.
did you see me eat soup there, like an idiot?
This nigga had a whole meal there.
No, it was a small soup, but wasn't that funny how I got soup there?
Nah, I mean you just look like.
Soup.
Do you ever see like some shit out of place? Like this motherfucker is just eating soup, where there's an ass just blah 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 behind him, and I'm like, ain't this some strange shit right here?
I'm not a normal guy.
You know, he's like, I'm hungry though. He's like, then he's like, can I see a menu?
No,
Excuse me, sir?
I was just like, hey, I'm hungry. You
Excuse me? He's like, excuse me, sir? Did you just ask for a fucking menu?
remember? Nah,
This is a menu
it wasn't like that.
in
Mark.
a titty bar?
No, it was funny because
Are you about to get a whole hamburger?
I was screaming. I was just like, I'm hungry. Do you remember that shit?
Nah, I don't know.
I just said that. I was just like, okay. They come. You know, I was just like, I don't know. It's just, to me, it's just fun.
I feel like we were attracting a lot of, like, we were just, I don't know. I think, but it was a slow ass night, right?
I don't know.
Because I feel like
I don't think it was that best of. I wasn't that great of a night.
Nah, it wasn't.
Definitely not,
We had
but-
the C team in there for sure.
Yeah, definitely was an A+ team. It was like B
I mean, not to,
minus
no,
C.
no disrespect. You know what I mean? You out there doing your thing. You shake that ass. You shake them little titties you got there. But for sure, when I've gone in there before and it's been like prime rib, like prime A type shit, grade A. You know? But, you know, you take what you can on a Monday night. Anyway.
Well, I was blowing a little steam myself that day, just like you, and I think that's when we both agreed to go because, see, I had to deal with a flood in the morning.
Yeah, man.
That shit was crazy, dude. Like, I was so pissed off. Oh,
happened?
I had a brand new 55.
tell me what
you know
happened.
that brand new 55-inch TV that I had in the
Yeah,
corner?
yeah.
Dude, I literally picked it up and like literally, I don't know if it was a minute or less, it was flooded. So I literally saved it by I mean, if it wasn't for my mom banging on my door and hot calling me, and I'm going to get to that in a little bit because I want to backtrack a little bit, I would have lost that TV.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
Or you just got to it.
Yeah, yeah. But because I didn't pay for the warranty, so I don't even think they cover that.
So
shit.
basically, this shit right here got flooded. This studio here.
Yeah, and the 55 was supposed to go on this one because that's like 40 something,
42.
I don't know. I mean, it's a nice TV. I want bigger, So, but yeah. Well, that's not what the point is. The point is that I woke up. You know that alert you get on your phone.
The flash flood.
So I'm over there sleeping, and I'm like, I make noises when I sleep now. I notice as I get older, I make more noises. I'm like,
like a fucking puppy. It's so cute when a puppy like dreams, and they're like kicking in their sleep, and
except I have a big belly, and I just like.
they're like
Roll around.
well, you like to be scratched like a little puppy because you're asthma.
So I'm over there making noises, sleeping, and I can hear myself making these noises, and I hear the flash flood warning, and I'm like, I'm sleeping, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, fuck this. Like, I'm sleeping, I don't care what's going on in the real world. If there's a fucking flood somewhere, I don't care because I'm sleeping. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people can agree with me on that. So I didn't know there was actual flood going on in my house. So that's what I thought was funny. The fact that I'm like, no. This doesn't pertain to me. This is somewhere else.
I thought that too.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, fuck that. I'm not affected. But it's crazy because, you realize that you never know when you're in that position. You know what I mean? I mean, it was crazy, dude. I mean, fuck. It really pissed me off how I had to go through all that shit. You know what I mean? It took me 2 days to clean that shit, dude. 2 fucking days to clean that shit, but now I got everything back in order and I'm very happy.
Man.
Just thinking about it is a little stressful.
You say you talk in your sleep.
Yeah.
I've noticed I've been waking up a lot, or like I've been dreaming and I'm talking in my sleep too.
Well, I'm not talking. I just make noises like.
Now, like I'll wake up like mid sentence, and I'll know that I'm awake and talking, and then I'll go back to sleep. And I'm like, man, fuck this, I'm going back to sleep.
Yeah, you wake up, hey, motherfucker.
And I'll be like, man, what the fuck are you doing? And then I'll be like, oh shit.
Do you know I wake up in the middle of the night and I talk to myself, and then when you toss and turn, and sometimes in the middle of the night you're like, I'm like, turn around.
You think it's because we got probably like sleep apnea. We're fat as fuck. We probably can't breathe at night and we're snoring so hard that we can't breathe at night, and that's why we can that's probably why we're awake.
It's funny because like I wonder if the rest of the house hears me.
I'm pretty sure.
They're like me going like.
I mean, LER hears you. Pretty sure LER hears you, so I'm pretty sure the rest of the house hears you. Right? So, there's your answer to that. Hey, bro. There's been a lot of shit going on this week that I have like really not have been paying attention to. But have you heard about the black Ariel thing? The black mermaid? Little Mermaid, they're making her black now. Like, you know how they're doing all this real life shit?
Yeah, it's black, but it's in the water. Like deep down. So it looks black when you're looking.
Don't be fucking racist.
I'm not.
Don't be racist.
I'm not being racist. I just know that that's what it is.
Watch yourself. Watch yourself now. Watch yourself. It's like, I don't give a fuck if you're racist. I don't give a fuck.
I'm not racist, but go ahead.
No, but the whole Ariel thing is that the Little Mermaid is a redhead.
I'm sorry, it's just that you said Ariel, so I'm looking from the top down. If I'm looking for the top down inside, it's going to look dark. What the fuck?
So the Little Mermaid, they said she's
real.
No, they're doing a real like how they did the Jungle Book, and then how they're doing the Lion King.
Oh, and then
so this is the new Little Mermaid who they casted to be the Little Mermaid.
I knew a girl who could have did that, played that role right on time.
Yeah. But we're talking about this girl right here. So the whole internet is blowing up, talking big shit about her, and they're like
they always do that for controversial purposes, though. You know that.
Yeah,
just like Aladdin, they were gonna fucking put a fucking light skinned girl in there when you know goddamn well it wasn't gonna be a white girl in that fucking video, and then they never did. But the fact that they said it was controversial.
Yeah.
But shit, in this case, they did put her
But
picture.
yeah, you see, like they got somebody in there, and their Twitter thing was like, I don't want to be rude, but Ariel was white. Yeah, but you know, like the pictures, like it doesn't fucking matter now.
Well, they started because remember when they did the Mexicans started Brad Pitt.
Oh yeah. So like the internet has been blowing up. Facebook has been blowing up with a bunch of memes that are like they have like blood in, blood out, and it's. I think it was like Jim Carrey and somebody else as the two main characters, and then it was like there was a bunch of different ones that were like Spanish people and black people. Oh, like they did next Friday with Mr. Bean and I forget who the other guy was. So there was like two other people, you know. So they're like face swapping the movie. So like, oh, if you're gonna make Ariel black, then we're gonna make they're gonna make a remake of
like you know, okay, I see.
Or like Coming to America, but it's like two white guys, you know. But it's a bunch of.
I see what you're saying though. But
so it's a bunch
like
of
fucking shit up, in other words.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, you wanna fuck it, like you wanna like mess it up like this? We're gonna do this, you know. But it's a lot of funny shit.
There was this one.
This girl can sing her
this
ass
one dude
off.
On the Dave Chappelle show way back when he was talking about how, you know, movie reviews were like saying how, what do you think of this movie, like The Last Samurai?
Are you talking about what's that motherfucker with a deep voice?
No, it was Rooney. That was the old man. He was like, I don't get it. He was like, what do you want me to say? You have a movie, The Mexican, starring Brad Pitt. You have a movie, The Last Samurai, started Tom Cruise. He's like, oh well, fuck that. He's like, I'm gonna make a movie too. It said called The Last Nigga on Earth, starring Tom Hanks.
but
technically, he in his.
What do you want to say? The Last Nigga on Earth.
And I bet you he would play the shit out of that part.
Tom Hanks be like, God
shit.
damn.
Y'all remember that one movie, Tropical Thunder? There was kind of like a similar scenario going on.
I'm the white guy playing the black guy playing
the. It was Iron Man, right?
Yeah, Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, that shit. He was fucking amazing.
Hey, but I mean, he played it good though.
He's like, I'm the other guy playing this other guy playing the black guy. And then he got stuck.
Hey, but I mean, you know, see, that's the beautiful thing about America, that here you meet so many different cultures and people that like you can literally like reenact something else because you know, you may go to school with that person, you may go to work with that person, you may shop around, you anything you do, like there's so many different cultures and different people here that we can catch to that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and I think that's what makes it easier for you to like adapt quick. You know what I mean? Because I can guarantee you, if you go to another country, for you to adapt that quick, it'll be too hard. You know what I mean? Let's say you're Mexican and you go to Germany.
It's a culture shock, I think.
Yeah, but I think exactly. But here in the United States, it's not like that because we see a little bit of everything, so we can adapt quick.
It's really diverse.
You know what I mean? Yeah, of course.
But I was gonna say, there was one funny one that got me with us. They were like black people. One black guy was like, all this shit about Ariel, but when this movie came out, we ain't say shit about B-Rad. Oh, Malibu's Most Wanted. He's like, when Malibu's Most Wanted came out, we ain't say shit about B-Rad G.
They're gonna make a movie on He-Man starring Terry Crews.
Oh, they said Aquaman as what's that nigga from Machete? Danny Trejos?
Yeah.
So in that,
that's funny though.
but I mean, she could sing her ass off. She has a twin sister too. This girl here that's about to play the Little Mermaid. She has a twin sister. She can sing her ass off. I mean, obviously she's like beautiful black, but I mean, yeah. Have you seen this video right here, Hector? This is a big video going around the internet about the Coast Guards that busted the cartel. I don't know if have you seen this video?
Was that a submarine?
The submarine, and they busted the cartels.
Why can't they just dive?
It's it doesn't submerge. It's like
Oh, it just stays like.
Yeah. So they busted. Look at the Coast Guard, the way he jumps on top. If you guys want to watch this video, go on YouTube, type in Coast Guard submarine, and you'll see the same one with the Vice News on it. Yeah.
Oh, so they actually never went underwater.
No, but they
Or
were.
some
But,
of them did.
but they could have got away like if they didn't get detected. You see, but the cartel spends a bunch of money on shit like this, and they're not submergible. They're like semi-submergible. So the bottom half is submergible. They can still see up the top. Look, the cartels.
They're not cartels.
They are cartel.
Yeah, the product in there is cartel, but the people that are actually in there, they're just
Drug
just
smugglers.
Yeah,
but they work for the cartel.
Yeah, but they don't know too much information to the point where they can actually.
Yeah, and then once the cartel finds out, they're
gonna kill their family or whatever.
Or they're gonna kill the guy.
I'm gonna use the restroom.
It's crazy how the cartel works, huh, Ler? Man, it's crazy how ruthless the cartel can be. Did you watch the new episode of the new season of Narcos in Mexico? Did you watch the old episodes of Narcos? I didn't really get into the new episodes of Narco, just because it took place in Mexico, and man, that shit was just like I couldn't relate. There was no backstory to it, you know.
Yeah.
It was like maybe it was like El Chapo or something. They would have done a better job of like explaining the backstory or like building it up how they did the Pablo Escobar series, where it started with Pablo and his brother like smuggling shit in, and they were like, and they knew every one cop's name and they knew their family. And they're like, just take this TV for your son. I heard your son was about to start driving. Take this radio unit. And they're like, what the fuck, you know? But the Mexican cartel, it just started off like in a field, and then they went from the field, and then the genius thing about Mexico, the Mexican cartel thing was that they started planting marijuana in like fields that were just like just dry as fuck, and they had to build irrigation systems to control those fields with like to get water to those fields and make the weed grow. That's genius. But that was that dirt weed that we used to get. Remember that brick dirt brown weed that we used to get? That's what that bullshit was right there, and that's why it was that way.
Are you talking about the time I went to your house and demanded my blueberry weed?
Oh yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah, I think that's the first time I think I might have met LER soon after.
Yeah, you did.
Isn't that crazy?
Cause you was like, give me $20 and I'll get it for you, and I was just like, oh okay, I'll get you the money, but I don't smoke, but I'll get you the money, man.
But you came out of me to nowhere, but like, I want some of that weed you got. I was like, damn, what the fuck? This square ass?
I didn't.
I was like, this square ass nigga?
He's probably getting it for me.
I was getting it for you. You gave me the money for it. So I didn't want to go back to you and be like, hey, well, you see, the thing is, I got robbed at school. So
I wouldn't have robbed you, though.
No, but I didn't know you like that.
Yeah, I just didn't let you go to school.
So I was just like, this motherfucker stopped coming to school. I was like, yo, did I just get robbed?
I was like, he probably moved. Nah, I live right across the street. I just don't like going to school, brother.
I remember, and I was just like, well, and it was just, I was chilling with this girl. I was just like, yo, I gotta go do something. Like, what are you gonna go do? I'm gonna go get some weed. My friend owes it to me. Can I come? I was like, yeah. But if I come, you're gonna give me some, right? I was just like, yeah, whatever. Come on, let's go.
And that girl was troubled, yo. Her life was a little fucked up.
I showed up with his house and
her,
shit.
No, but I knew her too. Like, we knew each other. This girl was a little fucked up, man. Like,
she was a nice girl though.
No, she was a good girl. She was a good person, but she was going through a lot of shit. I mean, I'm not gonna say no names, but like, I remember, I think the next year, her mother passed away, and then she was in foster care or foster homes, and she was doing a lot of she was hanging around with like a lot of.
We ain't gonna talk about that.
Young gangster motherfuckers. You know,
you're describing too much. Stop.
Nah, nobody knows this fucking person. There could be a million people.
Yeah, because Arlington's a big thing.
Yeah, it is really.
Well, just know that.
Yeah, but then Hector showed up at my house and knocking. I was like, "Hey, what's up, man?" He said, "Hey, man, you got my weed?" And I was like, "Yeah, come inside." And they're like, "Oh, you got a rabbit?" I was like, "Yeah, I got a rabbit." And then we went in the backyard and smoked.
I didn't.
Oh no, you just smoked. She smoked and I smoked. Then you guys bounced and I was like, alright, that's that.
Shit, one time I remember getting out of school and I think I shook somebody's hand. I don't know if it was your hand or some other guy's hand. I get in the car, right? Hawk's just looking at me like, okay, y'all in the car? All right, let's go. So I come, yeah, like, you know, like he's a cop and shit, all right? And I'm like, what's wrong with this nigga, right? And this was around the time I think that I don't know. Point is, I get home and he's just like, leave your book bag right there and empty out your pockets.
Like, you're like, what the fuck, cop?
What did you just? He wasn't Hawk at the time.
He was like, what's up, cop?
But he was like a cop. You know what I mean? He wasn't Hawk at the time. Little did I know that he was gonna become Hawk, because that's a Hawk ass move what he did. So like literally, I came in the room. He was like, Mary, go to your room, and you take the stuff out of your pocket, like seriously, just like that, and give me your book bag. And I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you doing? My mom wasn't home. It was just, you know, I think we had Sleepy the dog. I was like, hey Sleepy, you know, and he was just like, do you have any drugs on you? I'm like, oh my god,
all the time, cock.
I was like, no, I don't. You're a bad dad, and I ran away.
You're a fucking Gentile.
What do you mean?
Did that break your heart that he thought that you had like drugs, even though that you knew about drugs?
It didn't break my heart. I was just like, damn, he really thinks that I'm out there doing that. Like, damn, kind of hurtful, because
Hector was a square dude. I first met Hector on the basketball court. And this kid Mustafa introduced us. He's like, have you ever met Hector? And Hector was playing basketball by himself. He was like, oh, I always thought he was like with the retarded kids.
Fuck you.
I swear to God I did. And he was like, no, Hector always got the freshest kicks and shit. And I was like, oh, that's what's up. You know? And then we went over to him, introduced ourselves. I remember this nigga was hooping. He was like, like hooping horribly. I just hurt my hand doing that shit. Yeah. And I was like, and he was like, what's up, man? And dabbed each other. I was like, okay. And then I was like, all right, then that's it. That was how I met Hector. And then the next year, we had the same TA together.
Hold on. Why didn't what's his face go to you asking me if you knew me?
I don't know. Oh, maybe he wanted to rob you.
No, because I fought him. Fist fight.
Mustafa?
We had a fight.
Which grade?
7th grade.
Yeah, that's probably the year after. Because I met you in the 6th grade. I just didn't know. I didn't remember you until the 7th grade.
No, I got in a fight with him in 8th grade, I think.
Oh. Well, I remember him. I remember him in 6th grade. We were in classes together. We were cool. And he was like, hey, man. He's like, hey, can you tell if the principal's about to call me to the office, can you tell her that you let me borrow a PlayStation or some shit? And I was like, yeah, I'll do it. Like, I didn't give a fuck, you know? And then they came in the office. He was like, and because his dad called the school and they were like, they didn't know where he got this game system from. So he was like, so he had stole it. I didn't know that shit. He was like, just tell him that I borrowed it. And I was like, all right. So I was like, he borrowed it from me. And then my mom came in. He's like, and my mom was like, I've never seen that fucking game thing. And then I was telling my mom in Spanish, did she like, tell her that I'll have it? She's like, no, I'm not going to lie for you, fucking pendejo. And then she was like, so we both got in trouble. We both got ISA. And then, but I think he was about to get expelled because they don't know where they don't know where he stole it from, but it was stolen. Damn, I just exposed this nigga.
That's fucked up.
Anyway, you fought him. Who cares now? Like,
no, he's a good guy.
No, he was an okay guy.
He's a good guy. Just, you know.
I mean, you do stupid shit when you're young and dumb and don't know the consequences. What the consequences of anything.
I think that week he fought me. He fucked some other guy up too.
I think he was going through a lot of shit. Yeah. Eric?
Nah, his name was Jose or something. He fucked
Jose Mejia.
He fucked some fucking tall guy up.
I remember. I remember this week.
He didn't fuck me up.
I remember that shit. I used to hang out with the black kids.
Yeah, well, he didn't fuck me up, but I mean, the thing is, you know, I mean, I don't remember too much from that, but I remember I did fight him, and it was a pretty good fight. You know what I mean? A lot of people argue who won, but honestly, what I always told people was just like, well, who was going back? He was. Like, it would be something if I'm the one going back. You know what I mean? But he was going back. I remember I got so mad that there was a fucking thing of soup I wanted to throw his ass in the soup, and then that's when I got tackled by fucking I guess that has ISA security or whatever the fuck.
I forget what the name is.
Yeah, there was this one guy, Islam guy, and then there was the guy that died.
Mr. I know who you're talking about. Don't worry about it.
H.
I was gonna say Hawk because it's Mr. Holland.
Mr. Holland.
Mr. Holland.
Huh?
H. CSI.
Nah. This guy.
Mr. Holland was I know every school has this dude. This older guy with glasses, shirt halfway tucked in, where it's like loose at the bottom, and he stands around like this with his hands on his hips, and he smells like 1,000 cigarettes, and he smells like he drank the night before, and he's like, hey, he smiles at you, knowing goddamn well he's probably still drunk from the night before. You know what I mean? But he was a great guy though. For you to have him in ISA, like an ISA teacher. Yeah, I feel like he was probably like a history teacher back in the day, and they were like, "You gotta stop drinking." He's like, "But the future is endless," you know, like.
You wanna do an in-school suspension?
So he's probably like one of those crazy mad scientist motherfuckers. He's like, "But the future," and they're probably like, we need to put your ass in the basement. You know, we can't fire you because you haven't done anything wrong. So let's just put you. We're gonna just put you in a room with all the bad kids, and you can tell them all your crazy theories.
Dude, that in-school suspension was weak though.
No, in-school suspension was fun for me.
It was fun.
I didn't do shit, and I'll be like, hey,
all the good-looking bad girls was in there.
And I say, hey, Mr. Holland.
One of them showered me with perfume though. I didn't like that one.
I was like, hey, Mr. Holland. I would always ask him questions about Vietnam and shit, and then I'd be like, hey, Mr. Holland, can I go to the gym? I'm bored. He's like, no, you can't leave the room. And then he would leave, to go smoke a cigarette. And when he would go leave to go smoke a cigarette, he'd be like, after like 2 minutes, if he wasn't back, he'd be like, oh, he's outside smoking a cigarette. So he goes to the bathroom, fuck around, go look in the bakery class. Like,
dude, this was middle school too. It was in high school.
Anyway,
I'm gonna give you my last name.
Anyway, man, let's not. I don't even know how we got to this. Anyway, let's do questions with Larry, man. Let's end this one.
Yeah.
Oh,
you got it. Don't ever do that, Marvin. Ever look at me with your rhino pill fueled ass.
I know you just put this fucking dumbass song back on.
Fuck around and give you my last name. Idiot.
Let's see if you're a real freak or not.
I am not.
What does LMEYPTYCOMF?
Lick my balls and suck my dick, bitch.
Is that what it stands for?
Nah.
Oh, but what if it did? I'd be good at it.
Hold on. What was it?
I said my answer. Go for yours.
Write it out.
Huh?
Just write it out.
No.
Hold on. Let me write it out.
I'm dyslexic. I don't remember half the shit you said.
Hold on. Let me write it out.
Write it out.
I heard blue, blah, 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 blah.
What does L?
Hold on.
Lick.
SL.
No SL. L.
So niggas, come on.
L.
LMEYPTYCOMF.
Hold on.
COMF.
I might eat your pussy tonight.
No, there's no I.
Oh, let me eat your pussy tonight. Come on my, I don't know, fat cock.
You almost had it though. But
I know it's
two.
Let me eat your pussy.
That was wrong.
Let me eat your pussy tonight. Come on my face.
Okay, tonight is wrong.
Today.
Nope.
What is it, motherfucker?
Till.
Oh, till you come on my face.
Let me eat your pussy till you come.
I'm not a freak then, because I ain't get that one.
Yeah.
Fuck around and give you my last name.
Fuck around and give me my face. Give you my face? Damn.
All right. If we were all forced to wear a warning label, what would yours say?
Warden, you give me spicy foods, that shit's quicks.
What was the question?
Leave me out in the sun, I dry up. It'd be your warning.
I turn to a raisin.
I raisin up.
I turned to a raisin, playa.
Like a raisin in the sun is what your name should be.
You know, that was a poem.
Yeah. Who did it?
Robert Frost.
Hughley. Oh.
I don't know who it was.
I think it was like somebody like that, right? Robert? No, it wasn't
Robert Frost is actually very
he's
good.
a poet, but it's the guy that wrote that play. Was it D? No, it's not D. I know there's a D in his name. I think about Frederick Douglass is what I'm thinking about. But Oprah played that fucking character, right? What the fuck is the name of that movie?
She played him?
No, she played the wife of that character. It's like a raisin in the sun. What the fuck is the name of that movie?
That's actually a very popular poem.
What the fuck is the name of that movie?
Which one?
You know that line, like a raisin in the sun, that comes from a play and a poem. They made a movie about it, and Oprah was in that movie. What's the name of the movie? You googling it?
I'm trying to, but I don't remember.
Hold on.
Oh, you googling that? Do you think life was better before internet was a thing?
Langston Hughes is one.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry. What's that?
Do you think life was better before the internet thing?
No.
Fuck no.
I think it was enjoyable for us when we.
But it was more like you were like doing regular human things as far as like playing outside, playing football, playing basketball, playing this, playing that. More controversial shit like within like towns and whatever. Now it's just more like you connected to the world, not just town.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it was more enjoyable. I think it was more enjoyable because you didn't know that it existed and you don't know it was there. So when you don't know something's there, you don't know about it. It's out of sight, out of mind. It doesn't affect you until it appears, and then you're like, oh, there's something better. So you start enjoying that better thing. You know?
Well, now that we have the internet, people are expanding.
Our time's good. I feel like I think certain aspects of not having the internet are things that we miss today, like true friendships.
But are you making money off the internet right now?
Me personally, no, not right now.
I am.
Well, you're using the internet as a tool. So am I in certain aspects of what I do, where I do research. And I do like preventive research too on certain things, but other than that, I'm not. I guess I am making money off of it, and answers are way quicker than having to go to the fucking library and looking at a thesaurus or a fucking, you know. But I don't know, man. I would say as far as freedom, as far as personal connections. Without the internet, it was better. Now that we have infinite knowledge, it's a lot. It's better. Oh, I don't know if I brought this up last week. How I was talking to Hector about it. How we have more memory space now. They did a study and they're like, we have more memory space now. After that, now compared to when we used to have to memorize things like phone numbers and like certain little facts that we don't have to memorize anymore because we can Google them or we have them saved on our phones. Like this has added memory space to our memory bank in our own mind. I don't know. Anyway, sorry, I went off.
No, you're very right. But the thing is, we still haven't unlocked a lot of our brain. But in other words, when you say that, it's still people being lazy out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you could have still if you wanted to, you can memorize all those numbers still know what you know now.
Yeah, that's
true. The difference
true.
is that people leave one thing to go to another thing. But they don't expand. They just move on. Meaning, you move on from this technology, meaning from like lower technology to newer technology, without actually understanding.
It's like building on top of a building. You know, we think it's gone, but it's really there. We're just compressing it down to where we think it's gone. I don't know. Anyway, next question, man. There'd be a whole nother subject for something else. You should write that one down, man.
Dude, I'm not gonna talk about Inception with you.
What is the most disgusting habit you have?
Well, besides taking a shit, let's see.
You like taking shits? I think my shits are. I like taking.
I like taking shit
enjoyable.
because I feel
it's
good.
Enjoyable.
Yeah, after I unload, I feel pretty good. Don't get me wrong.
Now, which part of the shit do you like though? Do you like the part where you push it out, or do you feel or
There's
do
only
you like,
one pushing it
because
out.
I feel like
I had a clean shit.
or I feel like in my personal experience, I feel like after a really big shit, I feel like I've accomplished something. Where I'm on the toilet and you're like, and the joint comes out and you're like, all right.
I don't feel accomplished. I just feel happy, but I'm not accomplished.
So what? So how is a shit? That's how a shit is enjoyable to me when I take
For
a really
me, it's
big one.
temporarily. It'll go away in like 20 minutes.
Yeah. But I'm saying like, how do you find your enjoyment out of your shit?
Unload and feel like a shit.
So you feel like a little like your stomach gets lighter. Like that's what you enjoy about it.
Yeah, like I don't feel as bloated or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just when you take a piss, you feel better.
Oh yeah, your bladder stretches back to where it needs to be.
Yeah. All right, well,
So I'm the only one that likes my asshole stretch.
if you were invisible for a day, what would you do?
I go into a bank and take all the money.
They're gonna see the money walking out. Oh, unless you wear an invisible jacket. All right, unless you stick the money out your ass, and then I win because I like to take big shits. What I would do a day in invisible, I would go to Area 51, just like they're planning on to.
I think they'll still detect your bitch ass though.
Nah, bro.
I think
I probably hit like a sensor off. Did you hear about that? The Area 51, where in September, is it September there? Where they plan on rushing the gates of Area 51.
Mm-hmm.
I think like 51,000 people have signed up to go, or 31,000
Shit.
have signed a petition to go to rush the. I mean, I doubt it's gonna happen, but everybody's signing up. I would like to just go watch it, or like to see it on TV.
Yeah, see.
Imagine if that shit becomes a thing, like Woodstock or something. The rush of Area 51. You know?
What's your worst fear?
A nuclear bomb hitting Washington, D.C.
My family being hurt is my biggest fear.
I think a nuclear bomb hitting D.C. or getting that alert that a ballistic missile is coming to our area.
Yeah, but would you rather everybody die or just you and a couple of your close friends or family?
What do you mean?
If it's a nuclear bomb, everybody's gonna die.
Everybody, but that's my biggest fear is that
Well, I think he means the same thing as me. Like,
well, I guess my family, but that missile right there because within that 17.
Do you think that missile exists, the one you're talking about right now?
Yeah, within that 17, 20 minutes that window that we
have serial
have
number on there.
when we have at least a chance to evacuate. Would I be able to get to my kids in time to at least say goodbye? Would I be able to, say goodbye to my friends?
Yeah.
In that final moment, when I get that message, would I be able to get to where I need to get to say bye to my kids? You know?
Well,
my fear is not dying. It's my fear like that.
My fear is seeing my loved ones.
Yeah.
Not there. You know.
I think I don't want to fear. I don't want to see my loved ones just struggle or suffer. I mean, anyway, let's go on.
Yeah.
That's a dark one there.
Would you rather be able to control animals but not humans with your mind, or be able to control electronics with your mind?
I'll do electronics.
Animals all day long.
I'll do electronics.
Animals, bitch. I think we answered this question before.
Yeah, I think we've done this.
No, it was something like that, but it wasn't that.
I would say animals all day just because. Think about a shark attack, motherfucker.
If I can control,
in the ocean, in the water, control the sharks.
Like I'm like Aquaman, motherfucker. Back up.
Control the lion. Be like, kill that motherfucker over there.
Or get
the
that
one playing with the electronics.
Yeah. Look at this nigga think he control a fucking a drone with his fucking mind.
Sand. Nah. All right.
I think we're good for tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. This has been Hnm. Thanks for watching, everybody. Y'all always welcome to look at our YouTube.
Like our videos. Subscribe.
Hey, man, fuck you, man. I was not talking to him.
Go on Facebook and follow our Facebook page at Hnm Podcast. Go on Instagram. We got hashtag Hnm Podcast. Go ahead and follow all our things. Subscribe
and if you
to our
wanna
videos.
be
Share
a
our
guest,
videos.
Marv, shut the fuck up and try and talk. If you want to be a guest, go ahead and inbox these sites that this man just talked about, because we're going to have a lot of fun. You know, we're going to take care of you because we're good people, you know what I'm saying?
Tell us what you like to drink. We'll supply the drinks, and you just come on and talk shit. And that's H&M.
And if you're hungry, we're going to feed you too.